What's up, guys? So today I'm on the Brave Souls. A lot of people have been asking for a video, and I'm gonna try to bring more videos out of it. I remember doing videos a few months ago, just like random pulls, but you know, the pull rates are terrible. We're lucky that we have this anniversary step-up event. I mean, a lot of people are too used to these pull rates. That's all I can say. Let's take a quick look at the exact percentage, but it's about, I think, 6% or 4%. Let's see. So you have 6% for multis, and then it can go up to 10, and then 15% for the last one. Pretty much the standard is around 2 or 3% from any regular banner. So we're really lucky that this anniversary thing pulled out, and it came with the new 6-star characters. Now I got really lucky. I did buy orbs though. I think I probably bought about like 2,000 spirit orbs, and then I used about 2,000 that I had. So put about 2,000 spirit orbs in all the step ups, and all I gotta say is the first part, I really didn't get anything good. Like I didn't get any of the Yokyoras and Demon Ichigos, as well as the other characters. But like I'll show off my box. Let's see. So I made the biggest mistake of getting Kenpachi and Soifon 6-star. My biggest mistake was making Kenpachi a 6-star. He was my first one. Then I pulled Soifon in the morning, so I should have probably focused on Soifon primarily. But this Kenpachi needs Ichigos, and he needs about like I think 12 Ichigos. So I need to max out Shinji and use him as my green type. That's pretty much the only way I'm gonna be able to do it. And honestly, it is way better doing co-ops for raid drops, at least by what people say. As far as what people say, but I mean, Soifon was the second one I made 6-star. I did 28 Hachigen raids and I only got him to drop 3 times. So I mean, I'm gonna farm him even more when he comes out. I managed to get this skill because what I usually do is I try to get the max level. So I need 2 more to get this devastation skill move, and then I can go try and max her out. Problem is you need an insane amount of jewels, so it's gonna be a lot of farming. But after I try to max out as many characters as I can, I'm gonna try to max out the soul traits. Been slowly doing it, over the course of like I don't even know how many months I played, like 8 months, 9 months. This is what I have, Got the Aizen from the free orders that you get for new players. The Renji was given. Red Suits, I got 2 of them. I got the red Yamamoto. The blue Yoriichi was from, I think, April, when they gave you that guaranteed 5-star ticket from logging in, like 20-something days, so I got her from that. I got the first Mayuri. I got the Toshiro from the arena. I never really maxed him out. I was using him for a little bit. Mostly got him for the soul trait. But yeah, I mean, I stopped using him at 79%. White Ichigo, I pulled him recently when I did all the step-ups. Honestly, his 6-star effect is really cool. He has like some kind of black Reiatsu like floating around, kind of like the Yoachi cloak, like the Zangetsu cloak. So when he becomes a 6-star, he's a monster. Japan just got that recently, so he became a 6-star. Nell becomes a 6-star, as well as Kendo, Kenpachi, and Haribel. So the only one I can really pull from this banner that I don't have from the step-ups to part 2 is gonna be the Haribel, which I want. There's also a past summons Yoriichi captain version I don't have. And there's also the Renji from the Spiritual Academy. So those are the only 3 characters I can think of. This doesn't seem to be a reason to buy them, honestly. I really don't see a reason to buy more orbs and try to do step-ups to get them. Rather wait for Mugetsu, or even next month when we get the Shinsuis and Jashiro. Those 6-stars are also really good, especially the Shinsui. But Ikkaku Hachigen was my first 5-star. I remember when I played the game, I played for about a week without any 5-star characters. I had this Gin. I never maxed out any 4-stars except for him. I used Gin and a bunch of other random 4-stars. The other ones I augmented by now. But yeah, like Hachigen, he was my first 5-star. I used Gin for a week, got Hachigen. Used Hachigen for about 3 months. And then 3 months later, I pulled, where the hell is he? I pulled this Kisuke, and I used this Kisuke for about 4 months. So I was really happy that I finally replaced somebody. But basically, so we see 3 Nells and Noitora, the Ikkaku I think I mentioned. So yeah, 3 Nells. I mean, I don't know. Dupes are good. I'm saving them for when they become 6-star, because this way you could get a special Ana augment for cheap. Then we have 2 Kendo Kenpachis. This Tessai, I don't know, like he doesn't seem that good. Kisuke is really bad. It's sad, but he's just good for soul tree farming. We have Hiyori. I finally got Ishin. I remember when he came out. He was with I forgot. He came out with the Espadas. or who did he come out with? I really can't remember who Ishin came out with, but I tried when that summon was out. I did not get him. It was terrible. I was really sad. And he's really good though. His soul trait is amazing. I just only trying to get him level 100 right now. I'm not gonna work on his soul trait, but he gets 18% or no 16% damage reduction completely when you max it out. There's a ton of stuff I have to farm, and it's just basically that's Bracelets for you. It's farming game. There's a lot more characters though, so I really like it. I pulled this Yamamoto today, when he was fighting Wonder Weiss, so I have all the Yamamotos now. This is obviously like the worst one, but he's a green type, so it's really good. I don't have that many good green types that I can max out. Stark was gonna be my replacement for Kisuke. He was the only one I pulled out of the banner that was a highlight. Like, you could have put Stark, Demon Ichigo, and Yokura. That's how they came out. Oh no, it was Hisage. So it was Hisagi, and well, when Demon Ichigo and Yokura dropped, Hisagi was also in the banner. So I got Stark out of the best three you could have pulled. Even if I did pull a Demon Ichigo and Yokura, I doubt I would use them, just because the 6 stars that I got, Shinji and Gin and Soifon, are the best 3 characters in the game right now for global. This purple Yamamoto is a fucking boss though. He is a boss killer. He is so overpowered. So I also got the Senkei Byakuya, the Momo Spiritual Academy. She's actually really good. She's one of the very few ranged strength characters. But yeah, she has a very good special. It's also a burn. Then you have Kira, who I don't really think is that good. Stark's a really good unit, especially for PvP. And he's a good green unit as well. Then I got a duplicate Soifon. Just gonna use it for a special, I guess, because I already fully augmented mine. Purple Yamado, he's gonna be my go-to purple unit. Gonna max him and Nishin out as those two. My weakest links has to be green types and blue types for sure. Those are my weakest links. This Shinji's a freaking beast. Like, I can't wait till PvP comes and I max him out. I got his soul tree max, so he's evolved. Just really don't have any good accessories, so that has to get farmed out. But yeah, I mean, I was farming the love raids, and the silver 4-star characters are easy to get in raids. It's just the 5 stars that are a problem. Stark is one of the coolest spotters, so I'm glad I got him, but I really don't think I'll be using him too much. And then Gin. I mean, honestly, Gin is going to be the showcase. Once I can get him maxed out and a 6-star, he's going to be the guy I use for life. This Gin is one of the coolest characters in the game. Definitely my favorites. I flipped out when I pulled him. And then we have the raid bosses, which is Tosen. I need 4 more Tosens for Gin, and then I need to get like Kira's, but I don't know when that raid comes back. Then I only got 1 Hachigen, and then the Ichigo is free. The event ends tomorrow as well, so I maxed them out. Pretty much always max out the free 5 stars they give you, just because it's really good. This Byakuya though, I'm really pissed. I don't know how I missed this. I got him in a 98 soul tree, and I literally just missed one thing. I have everything but 1 of the large crystals. I have 7 out of 8. And in order to upgrade, it would cost me 20 orbs. Now, I could just do the 20 orbs, but I just really don't feel like it. It would be a big difference too, because you know the strong attack damage goes up as well as the strong attack cooldown. So he's really good for links. He's really good for PvP as well. I really like that Byakuya when I was using him for a bit. And then the Mayuri, I really just didn't do this event. I don't know. It was right after the Byakuya, and I really just grinded out the Byakuya one that I didn't feel like doing the Mayuri. So I didn't get anything. I really regret this though, because I just want to have everybody maxed out eventually. And I'm not going to spend Spirit Orbs to max this. It's going to just add up. It's going to get too expensive. So what I'll do is hopefully they pre-plan to bring these events back, or they can just go ahead and make different ways to max the number of crystals. Maybe just bring out the regular crystals instead. Ton of 4 stars. These are the 4-star loves that are the raid boss versions. You only need 5 for Gin, and I got 6 of them because one of them dropped 2 at a time. Not really. I used to have so many 4 stars, a lot more, but it was just going into augments, and there's still a lot of characters I didn't augment. So the PvP team I was using was the Gin, Soifon, and Kenpachi. The problem is though, they are not even close to max. Not even close. Their soul trees are pretty much half for the 6 stars. And I was surprised because for PvP they have around an average attack of 583, which I would say is pretty much like a little bit above average, but you know, the accessories need work. That's really the main focus. The accessories need work. When they become 6 stars, their attacks jump up to like 570 for Soifon and like 540 for Gin. Plus all the accessories will probably bump them up to like 600-700. So I assume, and I'm gonna probably not use Kenpachi. It's gonna be between using Kenpachi and Shinji for PvP. Probably, like, they're both really good. Kenpachi doesn't stagger, so when he gets hit, he never like stand still or anything. But I will run this team eventually when I can 6-star all of them. That's gonna be the plan. It's gonna be a lot of work, but you know, I'm really happy I pulled them. You know, played so long without spending orbs, and then just this step up really got to me. Really wanted them so bad, but I'm glad I pulled this. Didn't turn out like the Gogeta banner for Dokkan. I was using this team to farm crystals, just because I put all the links on this Byakuya, and been trying to max that purple Yamamoto since then. But that's pretty much the account that I have. A lot of 5 stars. It's about, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. About 45 stars, and that's including 3 raid boss characters, so 37. There's a lot of dupes though. But yeah, 45 stars for playing about 8-9 months. I mean, most of them, I think I got at least 20 of them during the anniversary. So that's a big deal. Let's see the status. I used this Kisuke way too much. 2,000 times in the past 4 months, and then I used Hachigen 900 times in the past 3 months. Then I just kind of kept switching my character. I tried Hiyori out as a leader, I tried Retsu, tried Byakuya. So I'm really trying to get those new 6-stars to become there and just replace those partners. But you know, there's a lot of stuff to look forward to. There's also the new 6-stars that are coming out, which I don't even think they 6-star in Japan, so it's also going to be affecting Japan. But you have the swimsuit characters. So you have Yoruichi, Byakuya, Renji, Retsu, Soifon, and Rangiku. By far, the 3 you should aim for, and they're all going to be in the same banner because there's a Moonshine banner and a Sunshine banner. So in the Sunshine, you're going to have Yoruichi, Renji, and Retsu. Those are the 3 you want. Especially Retsu. She is the best healer now in the game. Her soul trait goes up to 25% stamina at the end of each stage for 6 stars. So definitely she is the best healer. Renji has over 500 attack, and so does Yoruichi, so they're pretty good. They also have some good effects. The Byakuya, Soifon, and Rangiku are honestly like really average, but they do become 6-star. Now you're gonna have to get used to that 2%, 3% banner because it's gonna really kick your ass. That's why I remember when I was doing so many orbs just for pulls and I wasn't getting any characters back then. But you know, the step up anniversary was a good thing. It was basically to reward the players that played that long and then bring a lot of new people in. But yeah, there's a lot of characters I could get. There's a lot of characters I don't have. I almost have enough points to get someone else from the arena, so I might get Dondon Chaka and Nell. I'm just really happy with the pulls I got this step up banner. If only I bought more orbs and summoned in the first half. Try to get that Demon Ichigo and Yukio just for collections would have been a lot better. All I really need is a Haribel as well to complete my Espada team. Then I would use Stark, Noitora, and Haribel. That would be pretty much the Espada team I have going. Nell is going to become a lot better when she's a 6-star, but I don't plan on using her now. Plus, she doesn't even get you the Espada link. Because, you know, she was an Espada, she's not one anymore at the time of the story. We're also going to get part 10 for the story mode coming out maybe by next month. And then we're going to have Mugetsu in 2 months. So what I assume is this. We have the swimsuit banner from right after the anniversary event ends all the way up until the 31st. So I'm assuming next month in September we're gonna get Shinsui Jishiro. I'm gonna definitely try to do some polls, try to get that Shinsui, and then maybe like a month or 2 after the Shinsui banner we're gonna see Mugetsu on global. I will probably start a Japan account though when Mugetsu comes. I'll try to reroll for that. Normally I never reroll unless I'm gonna start an account, so I'll just start Japan just to get a Mugetsu before he hits global and try him out. The pull rate for him is gonna be ridiculous, so good luck trying to get that. It's bad enough trying to get raids right now, like the raid bosses. So, but yeah, I'm gonna switch over. We're gonna go do a co-op with people from my Discord channel. So basically, I asked Finny, Pancakes, and Gin to just do the co-op with me, and it was let's just say it was a lot of fun. So. It took quite a while for everybody just to join in, but as we went into the room, Finny couldn't make up which character we had. It was really bad though. None of us had a max soul tree, and none of us really had any good accessories, so we were going in pretty weak for this raid. I mean, it is only the expert one, it's not the 120 version, the legend one. But still, you know, it's pretty difficult for a co-op. Legend raids are pretty difficult, and at least in my opinion. Maybe when I get a 150 character with 100% soul tree, 6-star, it will be really easy, but for now, they're brand new thing. Not everyone's prepared for it. Not everyone has max 6 stars, so it's gonna be pretty difficult. Unless you're already stacked out with like chappies, accessories, and all this kind of crap. But yeah, going into the co-op, oh my goodness. It was bad enough Finney like just kept getting gangbanged. I don't know, he just kept standing still. I think at the end of the co-op he like revived 4 or 5 times. And the Tosen raid, as far as I know, is the only raid whom actually has, what's it called? I would say like a secondary effect to it, where they actually put puddles in the ground and slows you down. None of the other raids that I have tried have that. Maybe Japan has a lot more of those, but so far Tosen's is the only raid that does that. A lot of them just have guard units and just a ton of mobs. But yeah, raids are just really annoying. Some raids are even worse than others. It depends on which units you're using. I think Tosen is by far one of the easier ones, but the other ones can get pretty rough. Hachigen just spams his skills and when you fight him. I just still can't believe that I have farmed him 28 times and not get him to drop. Like, that is just some pretty crappy drop rates. But yeah, you know, I'm gonna keep doing it. I'm gonna keep grinding it out. Need to max those 6 stars. I really do. Especially Soifon. She has the highest attack right now. The only one in Japan that has more attack than her is Shinsui. He actually has like 4 more attack than her when maxed. So if you do have a chappy, well, you're gonna have to have chappies to get the maximum attack. I saw someone completely max out Shinsui. He had over 1,000 attack. Soifon can reach that as well, but you know, it's just the hardest part is those accessories. I have fused so many times trying to just work on accessories, fuse them, see what happens, and I'm just really not lucky with that. Keep getting those stupid headbands. There's really no other accessories that you really want to go for. Obviously, the chappies are the best, and then like there's the umbrellas, the parasols. That's the second best, and then you also have one accessory that raises your special attack damage. Now, the problem with that is if you use a chappy, it's going to drop your spiritual pressure to 0. And in case you don't know, spiritual pressure is what determines your special's damage. It basically, so it's, I don't know how it scales, but if your chappy drops your spiritual pressure to 0, I can pretty much assume that your special is going to do either no damage or almost no damage at all. And that's really a bad thing. But then your normal attacks and your total stats are going to be insanely high. So that's the whole point of chappies. It's just there to run like a normal attack damage thing, strong attack damage kind of build. You're just going to be hitting like a truck, and it will just probably make raid solo a lot easier. For characters that have a poison or ignite like Soifon and Gin and Purple Yamamoto, I think. Seizel Poro as well. Maybe the damage from the dots don't get lowered, you know, because it's hopefully it's attack based or health based or something. Would actually make the special still useful, but yeah, I mean, it took us about 10 minutes to do this with co-op, and that's really how it is. I mean, I died once, and the funny thing was that I thought it was gonna hit Finney, but you know, he dodged it, and it somehow was in range of me, so I got killed. But the most annoying thing about co-op, there's a lot of people that are annoying in co-op. First of all, those players who just get a new character and have like a 10% soul tree with like a level 20 Gin, and they expect to do a level 100 co-op. Are you stupid? Like, why are you... They should have made it where if you're not level 100, if you don't have the level requirement, you can't join the co-op on that character. That should have been implemented first day. You don't know how hard it is to do those level 100 co-ops and now those 120 co-ops because the stupid noobs join with no soul trees, no levels, no nothing, and they expect to do it. So you're bad enough having to find a group. Now, there is a Discord for Brave Souls. You can pretty much ask all those people who wants to do co-ops, and it's kind of a way to make pre-made co-op groups, you know. There is really no problems, not a lot of wipes. People are pretty much nice. If you have any tips, or if you want any tips, you have any problems, you just ask and they'll help you out. There's also a Reddit post that I have for 6 stars, you know. Basically shows you all the requirements, all the jewels and raid boss characters you're gonna need. So I have to get ready for that. But honestly, Brave Souls is one of the perfect games for me. It really is. I've been playing it for so long now, and it's just like a casual game to play. Yeah, you could grind it and go all out, but at the same time, there are a lot of things about it that's good. You get a soul ticket every 15 minutes, which is like a reasonable wait time, you know, for like those mobile games. You're too used to games giving like a couple stamina every few minutes, and you can't even do it like Dokkan. It's pretty fair as well, but when you have a high ass stamina limit, and it's just gonna take so long for it to get back. But Brave Souls is relaxing that way. It's like you play for a few minutes, do your stuff, use your soul tickets, you get off, do your daily orders each day, so you get free orbs and you get some other tickets and all this stuff. It's basically a grind game, and that's how they play. I try to do as many event orders as I can, but it just gets, sometimes it just gets too much, especially the anniversary event. I couldn't do all of them because in order to do it, you have to do all of them on hard 100 times, and you have to do normal a bunch of times as well, so I was trying to branch out. I wish I did the Ichigo one earlier, but there was another event that was happening. I have no idea which one it was. That I wasn't doing the Ichigo one because they had the White Day event where you were trying to do the stages to get points. I didn't max out the points either because that was around the time I was on vacation. So doing the White Day events, and then the Ichigo, then the anniversary, they overloaded it too much in the same month, so I didn't get a chance to max them out. But I pretty much did what I wanted, so that's good. And then now they're actually doing a good amount of stuff every month. Still waiting for them to bring back the guaranteed 5-star summon ticket as like a, you know, login reward. They haven't done that since April, so I'm not sure when they'll do it. Kinda should have done it for this anniversary thing if they really planned it, but maybe they'll do something special for Mugetsu. Just hearing about Mugetsu come out, that is just gonna be insane, because I mean, he is just gonna have such high stats, and then his special is just gonna probably potentially like one-hit somebody, or just the only thing that scares me is just the pull rate. I remember when I was doing Gogeta pulls in Dokkan, I just so many orbs, like so many Dragon Stones went by, and I didn't pull anything. And then now you have to worry about Mugetsu. He's gonna probably be like a 1% chance, and the same thing is that you have a chance to pull Baragon. So I really want to get Baragon and Mugetsu. Now, I'll probably buy a ton of orbs. I'm going to get ready. Probably definitely going to do over 5,000 orbs during that summoning event, I guess. Going to do over 5,000 orbs, and I just pray I can get a Baragon, or at least a Mugetsu. At least Mugetsu, if not Baragon and Mugetsu. That would be the ideal thing. But yeah, I mean, I just really can't wait till they bring out like the Ultima Aizen. And then, you know, when the Bleach manga ends in 2 weeks, can you imagine when they start the anime and then they start bringing in like the Zero Division, the Stern Raiders into Brave Souls? The game's gonna get really crazy by then, and they're gonna have to make ways to basically either not keep the new characters too strong so the old ones don't feel outdated, or they're gonna have to implement a system where you could kind of like rebirth them, I guess, in a way, make them useful again. But I'm gonna end the video here, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed the co-op. Honestly, the co-ops are fun when you're doing it with friends, but when you're not getting a drop, it's really depressing. But I will see you guys tomorrow with a Bleach Online video. Take care.